In October of 2022, we got the announcement from Bethesda during the Fallout's 25th anniversary event that we would be seeing a next generation version of Fallout 4 in 2023. As well, we're pretty much near the end of 2023 now, with when I'm recording this video being just at the end of November, and we're yet to hear absolutely anything. And by the time this video is out, it'll be the beginning of December, and I'm still confident that we will have heard absolutely, literally nothing about this Fallout 4 next gen update and when we could expect it. All we have is pretty much just a single line of text, which we got in October of last year, which is when it was originally announced, and that's all we've had about it since. So we've literally had no mention of it since that original announcement. And in this video, we'll be talking about what we could be expecting to happen with this, when we could and if we could expect it to actually ever arrive. So we'll get into all of that in this video, all about the Fallout 4 next gen update. But just before all of that, I want to talk about today's sponsor, Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is a fantastic website where you can get games and gift cards for all platforms at insanely cheap prices. Using the link in the description, you could pick up games like Fallout 4 at a really heavy discount and simply just save yourself some money. It's very easy to use, the deals are really good, and there's a massive selection of games that you can pick between, and of course you get a wide range of platforms: PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, PC, all of the good stuff, all on Instant Gaming. So be sure to use the link in the description next time you want to purchase maybe something for yourself or maybe for a friend, with it obviously getting close to the holiday season. And be sure just to use Instant Gaming to save yourself some money. And I'm also running a giveaway through Instant Gaming. Anyone that buys anything on Instant Gaming, no matter the value of it, between now and the end of the year, you will be entered into a giveaway to win a free Instant Gaming gift card. So be sure to use the link in the description below next time you want to purchase a game or gift card, like I mentioned, for yourself or a friend. But anyways, getting back into the video. So like I mentioned, the announcement for the next gen update of Fallout 4 was initially made in October of 2022. During that time, Bethesda revealed that the enhanced version of the RPG would be released in 2023. Despite the studio's focus on the development of Starfield, another project in the works, there was still apparent commitment to delivering the next gen update for Fallout 4, of course, since, well, they did say the year that would release would be 2023. And now, as we do approach the end of 2023, information about the progress of the Fallout 4 next gen update has been, well, pretty scarce and very irregular, since literally all we've had is that one statement when it was first announced. And with Starfield being completed and actually released at this point, you know, a lot of the fan base are eagerly anticipating a more post-apocalyptic adventure following Fallout 3 New Vegas and Fallout 76. Now, interestingly, a former executive from Bethesda offers insights into the current status and location of the Fallout 4 next gen update. Now, between Elder Scrolls 6 and also, well, inevitable Starfield DLC, we are still, of course, likely a long way away from the Fallout 5 release date. Now, if you're watching this video, then I'm sure you're like me and you love Fallout. And, well, a Fallout 4 next gen update is the best possible chance to actually relive and revisit the apocalyptic RPG game series in the, well, hopefully near future. But as it stands, the new version of Fallout 4 is literally nowhere to be found. A 4K resolution, a higher frame rate, performance improvements, all of that good stuff, along with some actual improvements to the game, some bug fixes, everything like that, was what Bethesda said would be here before the end of 2023. Now, one former executive for the Starfield and Elder Scrolls developer offers some information on where Fallout 4 next gen update might be. Now, this isn't big information at all, but it is something, at least something. Now, Pete Hines, who served as the head of publishing and communications at Bethesda for over 2 decades, contributed to nearly every significant release by the studio. And in October of 2023, following the completion and launch of Starfield, Hines officially announced his retirement. Despite stepping away, the Bethesda veteran responds to a Fallout 4 fan inquiring about the status of the next gen update. The fan acknowledges, "I know it's not really your problem anymore, but what about the Fallout 4 update?" And he responds with this: "I did attempt to gather an update before my departure," Hines replies. "Unfortunately, nothing concrete enough that I could disclose." While it, well, that may not provide much clarity at all, this response does somewhat suggest that the release of Fallout 4's next-gen update might still be quite a bit down the road, to be honest, considering the upcoming launch of the Fallout TV show in April of 2024, which we did just get some new screenshots for. there's, speculation that the next gen update could obviously coincide with its release. We've seen sort of, in a way, similar things with The Last of Us and The Witcher 3, where they've sort of used the shows to their advantage, and they've actually then, with The Last of Us, remastered The Last of Us Part 1, and then with The Witcher 3, of course, we did get a next-gen version of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, all sort of around and based around the shows. For example, in The Witcher 3, we got DLC related to the Netflix series for The Witcher, so it's possible we could get something like that with Fallout 4, and I think that is actually quite likely. Or maybe Bethesda will surprise us right before the end of this year and actually live up to their promises of releasing it in 2023. But we just have to, hope and simply just wait really at this point, since there's really nothing else that we can simply look at with this, since we do just have the one small statement talking about, of course, the improvements with the frame rate, the bug fixes. Now, all the standard next-gen stuff really that we could expect with a Fallout 4 next-gen upgrade. And hopefully one day we will finally get this for the Xbox consoles, PlayStation 5 and PC. But I don't think it'll be this year at this point. I did for a while think it would still be this year, but I think with it getting, into December, it's very unlikely, in my opinion, we'll see it this year. And I do think it will be related in a way to the show that releases in April on Amazon Prime, since I think that that could be quite big. And from the screenshots, it does look pretty cool. Obviously, screenshots don't tell you much about what the actual show is like, but it does look pretty good. So I think that it's likely, like I mentioned with The Witcher, that they'll sort of coincide with each other. And maybe in around April or by the end of 2024, we should finally have this next-gen update for Fallout 4. Since at this point, it's been a very, very long time. It's been literally a year since it was originally announced, and we've had no news since its original announcement, like I mentioned. But I did just want to do this video talking about what we could expect in the future from this Fallout 4 next-gen update. Hopefully it's not cancelled, but it'll be understandable for some fans to just assume that at this point it is, since, yeah, we've had no news, no hints or anything really from Fallout, well, from Bethesda themselves. But one thing that does show that it probably isn't cancelled is, of course, from Pete Hines, who did say that obviously he doesn't really have any concrete information. I feel like if he did have big information, it would be that it was cancelled, since everyone would know about that. But he didn't mention at all that it was cancelled, so I think it's unlikely that that is the case. But, well, hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, that is basically all that we know and all we can really look at regarding this Fallout 4 next-gen update. But yeah, I'd say 2024, around the release of the Fallout 4 show, is when we could expect some news or something related to this next-gen update. But yeah, that does just about wrap up things here. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this down in the comments below, when you think we could expect it, if you think we will actually get it. But yeah, those are my thoughts, and that's everything that I have to go off to share with you guys at the moment. But yeah, that does just about wrap up things here. Now, on screen, you are seeing a link to a different video. Hit the link on the screen if you are interested in watching that. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.